We met volunteering at Park with like a after-school program for kids. I've always known I wanted to adopt through foster care. And so whenever we were dating, I brought it up to him because if he was not open to it, I think that would have been like a game changer for me.
This wasn't anything I ever envisioned. It's not something I would have chosen for myself. One of the reasons I thought I knew I would marry her is that I'm like, she's gonna take me some places that I'm just gonna be like, oh man, why are we here? It put God at the center of my plan for my life because I did things that I never thought I would ever do. Things that took me totally different places than I ever thought I would go. The basic premise of foster care is that you have a child in your home that you love, but you don't get to make the decisions for that person. That could be a painful process. There are times in which you really want to protect them, but you have to go with a different plan or you have to do something, and it's just hard. There are some things that I will never forget.
We're double twin parents.
Yeah, yeah. When he died, and you know, it's I don't know.
I definitely think in our foster care journey that was the toughest part. I don't think people understand like loving a child like your own and then losing them. If you lost a biological child, I think people maybe rally around you differently than when it's your foster child. I think they don't get that that pain is the same. The system treats you different. Like the system doesn't understand. There's a lot of great workers out there, and sometimes, you know, there's not good ones, and your child is a case to them. And I think in our situation, he was just part of the case. And sorry. Can I have a moment? Yes, baby girl.
I see a lot of things you want to watch.
I see a lot of things you want to watch.
Everything, all the pictures.
We've had a tough journey, but our church family has been there for us in so many ways. Our small group has always loved us really well. When we lost our son, literally without our small group, we would have not made it. Going to South Loop has been life-changing. The pastor of our church is an adoptive father. Like, he gets it. You know, Rafe and Sarah adopted through foster care. The day we found out we got to adopt, one of the first calls we made after our family was to Rafe and Sarah. Yeah, we're gonna have an additional Farley. So we've got little twin Farleys, but we're gonna have a big sister Farley. So we don't know a date yet, but we do for sure know she's gonna be a Farley. I'm excited to see her start kindergarten, but then it's like you think, I'm gonna see her off to college, I'm gonna see her get married, I'm gonna see her drive a car. The great thing with adoption, whether it's foster care or private, is there is an ability for everybody to help in some way or fashion. You could do a meal train, you could volunteer to babysit, you could get background checked so you can babysit, you could pray. It is a tough journey.
You got it. You got it. Don't roll yet. Keep your head up.
I think of communion. We take the body and blood of Christ because those two symbols are powerful symbols of the sacrifice that he made. He was in heaven, which is this perfect place. He came down here as someone who was not in a position of power, was poor. He died on the cross. He gave everything for us. And he's God, you know. The grace that God has given me, I don't know why he's chosen me. What can I do to do the things he's called me to do? And that's be sacrificial in our resources and time and lives.
We lost Mario and we thought that was the toughest thing of our life. And now I realize if our son was gonna pass, I'm glad he got to be in our home and be loved really, really well and have two parents that sing songs to him about Jesus loving him. And I think for our daughter, who will struggle with that loss for her whole life, she has parents that can say, we serve a God that is the author of all of our stories. In our prayer lives, we always try and tell her that, like when we're praying with her. more than you love mommy, daddy, we want you to love Jesus. Because this is a tough world. You know, she's had 2 families. She's got a daddy that maybe doesn't match her color-wise. She's gonna have kids wanna know why, and it's gonna be tough. And if she fiercely loves Jesus, she's gonna be all right. No matter what this world does to her, if she fiercely loves Jesus, she's gonna be a strong little lady.